So we're finally getting a brand new update for Cyberpunk 2077. If you've been playing in the past few days, you probably know that right now there is a game-breaking bug with one of Takemura's quests in Cyberpunk 2077. So CD Projekt Red is going to drop a hotfix really soon for that, and in the meantime we do have a few workarounds, including an official one from the company. So let's jump right into it, and if you enjoyed this video at any point, it would be super awesome if you left a like on it. But starting things off with, of course, the announcement right here from CD Projekt Red, we are working on the issue where the conversation with Takemura may not start during the quest called Down on the Street for Cyberpunk the game, and plan to release a hotfix to address it as soon as possible. In the meantime, here is a potential workaround which we're gonna go over just now, because yeah, it worked for me, by the way. You can go ahead and test this out. I didn't try it on the PS5, but it did work on the PC version of the game. So for a potential workaround, follow these steps below. Note that an earlier game save is going to be required, which is actually pretty good news because the game auto-saves right before you get to Jig Street and get to talk with Wakako and do all of that stuff into the office. So for the potential workaround, here are the 4 steps that you need to go through. So first of all, load a game save before Takemura and V leave Wakako's office. 2. Finish the conversation with Takemura outside the office right away. 3. Right after you finish the conversation with Takemura and when the quest gets updated, just go ahead in the main menu and skip 23 hours. And finally, once you do that, see if the holocall triggers and the dialogue with Takemura starts. So this is essentially what I did. It worked for me, so if you want to maybe roll back a save file before that conversation even starts, you can maybe even create a manual save file before that point to retry this, but just have the conversation with Wakako first, then just exit the office all the way up here on the street where you will have a brief conversation with Takemura, and right after that you will see that the quest conversation ends and the quest gets updated on the left side of the screen. From this point you can go into the main menu and just skip those 23 hours. So once you do that, you just have to wait a few more minutes and Takemura in theory should call you again after like a couple of minutes of just playing. Now I also skipped another 24 hours after that a few more times and it still worked. So at the very least for the PC version I can confirm that this right here can work as well. But if you are stuck in a different phase of the same quest, or maybe you don't have the save files anymore, then there is still something that you can do that is a little bit different. But this requires you to have some other side gigs or missions where you can call somebody else straight from the journal. So assuming that you're already stuck in that call with Takemura, just go into the journal right here and check if you have any quest that lets you directly call a certain character, like for example this one right here with Mama Wells, because if you check out this icon on the right side of the screen, you will see that it has that message icon over there on top of it, which lets you to just press the icon and it's going to directly put you into that phone call with the character, and that's gonna finally free you from the bug with the Takemura call. So this is going to cause a few more issues, but it should resolve itself within just a few more minutes if you play around with the game. And this was the other fix that I managed to find around. The last one, just in case you have nobody to call from your journal, what you can do is to just go into a new area where you didn't go before and hope that a fixer is going to call you about some of the jobs in the area, because that's going to put you in that automatic call and it is going to remove the bug in the same way as the previous 2 methods. And yeah, this is pretty much it for now. Now of course we're gonna wait for the hotfix. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.